Hello everyone, how are you going? And welcome back to Mini Motorways, where we're going to be checking out the weekly challenge, which is on Mexico City. So what's it going to be this week? Alright, so buy one, get one free, maybe motorways and big business. I don't know how I feel about that combination. I think Mexico City isn't the worst map, but let's just see how we go. Up and over to start with, and then before anything else just comes along and ruins the party. Yeah, a little bit of that action, why not? Alright, then we're one trip down, and I was about to say let's just wait and see, but okay, Pink are just jumping on the case immediately on what, it was literally 2 trips, I believe, anyway. At least they didn't go ahead and pinch the green. Alrighty then. Yeah, I guess, just gonna have to do that. I don't really have any other options, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Week 1, 2 roundabouts, thank you very much. That gives me plenty, and even the road tiles as well. Another green, big business down below, not to worry, just, okay, I'll see if I want to swap it over. I'll just do that for now, see who it wants to take. And I guess one of the good things about having maybe motorways or Mexico City is the fact that you don't solely have to rely on motorways. You do get some tunnels, and they can just get you across the map, and so hopefully in that regard, I can just squeak a couple of things in. But let's just see if those two guys can keep up with what I need. I mean, in the long term, they certainly won't be able to. And then, ooh, I don't have a motorway and I don't have a tunnel, but I do have an extra green, and now I have 2 buildings I have to get in. I mean, I guess if I do put that line back in, I can bring the purples and everyone else through here, so that's not the worst thing in the world. And then, you know what, as much as it goes against generally what I like to do, I think I'm just going to connect white in through the rest of this system. I mean, it's only 111 points, but it's still somehow I managed to have already 6 buildings, 3 of which are skyscrapers, and so yeah, I definitely have to be doing something just to keep up with what I need. Oh, that's ruthless. I guess I'll just wait to the end of the week and see if I can get a motorway. Maybe I can put yellow and purple and share them, but my god. Maybe if I just put a roundabout there before things go too crazy. Come on, people, you know you want to. And then maybe one there as well, just so people don't go and spawn in the way. I mean, this feels like it's taking a very long time, but oh, that's right. I'm going to be getting double the motorways as well. Thank you very much. All right, well, even though I could afford to give them their own, I'm not going to just yet. I'm just going to leave white and purple and everyone else to do their own thing. Something like this where yellow and purple just get to share. I mean, to be honest, I feel as though I should move the purple so that's not being interrupted by that yellow. Does that make sense? Because now purples come out, they go right along there, they go all the way around, and then yeah, that'll work fine, I think. There we go. And then, like I was saying, I still have an entirely separate motorway that I can use, but oh, green up there, absolutely. Don't mind if I do. Just connect those guys in like that. Easy. Aha, another white. To be honest, I don't really feel as though I have the whites for that. I mean, I've only got 3, okay, 4, and a purple, okay. That's a bit of news to me, but they're already joined in. I guess in terms of the whites, I don't have many options right now. I do have the motorway, but I don't really want to use it because I figured so I'm just going to get stitched up by, I believe orange will be next, the next color to disappear. So if I join that white in straight into that roundabout, there's not that much traffic on it and it should be fine. I mean, I do feel as though I need to give that purple its own route. There we go, orange has spawned in, lovely to meet you. Before you go and spawn anyone else, that isn't the greatest spawn I've ever seen, so I think I'm just going to turn you around or just make you go somewhere else because yeah, you know, at least just go and spawn somewhere over on the right side of that entire green road. I mean, I guess to be honest, I could move the green road, but let's just play and see. Okay, well, that wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen, was it? 2 more motorways. Oh, thank goodness for that. Alright, well, I guess in that case, I can certainly fix purple and pink in that regard. Stuff it. Here we go. Motorway to there and motorway to there. Here we go, pink. You can just be so greedy. Take everything that I need in my possession to make it yours. Why not? But there we go. Purple and everyone else should now be happy. Oh, but hang on a second. I've just realized that those guys can go all the way through. No. You guys cannot be doing that anymore. How can I get yellow off the purples? Damn, that's really annoying. I was hoping that it wouldn't be doing that, but currently it's just taking some of the purples that are closer to this building and sending them all the way through the car park, over the motorway, and then just to this guy. And so maybe long term it'll fix itself because they already had their jobs queued up, but I don't know, I don't like it. A purple fix yet, I just can't tell because I see a few people that are pulling into the right spot, but maybe people are just on their way home. Come on, where are you going to go? You're going to go all the way through, aren't you? Yes, of course you are. Let me just take those traffic lights. Why not? I don't need 6 roundabouts right this second, so how can I get that purple off the other purple? You know what, even though Pink are doing quite well with their 2 motorways, I do not believe that that is going to be the best play in the long term, and so if I take you guys off, that'll be fine. Yellow can go in the bottom, purple can go in the top. If I had a tunnel, that would be lovely and I wouldn't have to use a motorway, so maybe that is a long-term play. I'm sure it will take a second for the entire map to heal from that open heart surgery, but I believe it was a successful surgery, or I believe it will be a successful surgery. Now with that other white, how do I want to do that? I mean, I do have another motorway, so that's probably the easiest. just steal a couple of guys off down here and pipe them straight up like that. I mean, if I had a motorway, or no, if I had a tunnel, that I could just not use the motorway and just go straight over the top. But currently tunnels don't seem to exist, or I certainly haven't been offered them, and there's nothing saying, oh, you don't get offered tunnels. No, just that they're doubled if I do get one. Oh no, but an orange all the way over there, that is not nice at all. I mean, I do have a few oranges spawning in. If I could have just one over the left, that'd be lovely. Alright, well, they've all spawned over on the right just like I expected them to. Like I said, orange can really be a stitch up, and I don't see how I can possibly get them with my current setup. Yellow needs what it's got, purple needs what it's got, unless I don't think that would work, but I do have 91 road tiles. I mean, as soon as I can, I will absolutely swap that back out because there is no way that is surviving. And yes, I finally got a tunnel. Thank goodness for that. Alright then, well, you purple and you go down to theirs because they don't need that because they're going to be tunneled down instead. Now, all I have to do is hope that orange doesn't die from their little fiasco there. Obviously, it's got a few cars flowing over to it. Yes, okay, the pin's gone. That's all I need. Oh, alright then. Well, I was just in the middle of piping down a few whites from the top left down to this guy because he seemed to be struggling, but now that I've got that extra building, how can I possibly get them all the way over to there if that's where they're going to be needed? You know what, I think something like this shouldn't be too bad because they were already proving that they could take the traffic volume just on that roundabout, and so it's just basically switching where they're directed to. Oh yeah, 2 more motorways gave me your absolute dream. Thank you very much for just slipping those my way. Where do I want to use them? Honestly, I think I might just keep them up my sleeve for now. Do I have another tunnel for that guy? Yeah, I do. I believe that is going to be what I have to use because I can't even just squeak a motorway in there if I wanted to, so I have to go up and over. Tunnels and bridges are annoying because you can't redraw them. Alright, well, I can see out of everyone that green are going to be struggling the most. We can see under there that both this one and that one have a few too many pips. There are a few cars still behind, but I guess all the green cars are just up the top left. I don't know if I can afford or even just reach a roundabout. Oh, actually, I guess I can get it further than I thought I would be able to. Maybe it's just a quick fix. I can chuck them onto that roundabout. You know what? Everyone's going the same way, so I might as well try it. Actually, I don't want people to be going the wrong way or the extra long way. Still need a few more greens though, and oh, okay, well, that's really tucked up in there, isn't it? But I'm really quite stumped as to how to get those greens up the top right because there just isn't a clear path. You know, pink had completely cut me off in terms of the tunnel. I don't even have another tunnel if I wanted to, and I can't motorway them over that either. So I guess if I was to take motorway 4 and just grab some greens from down here and pipe them up the top right, and then grab some more greens from the top left and ship them down south, I don't know. Especially as green is a big business off the get-go, so it's going to need that. Motorway 4, you go in there, and then just a couple down there. How many do you need? Would 4 suffice? Oh wow, all of a sudden it was just starting to take from the purples, but that is a really mean thing to offer me up. 2 motorways or 2 tunnels. Either way, I'll take the motorways because I certainly don't need the road tiles. Maybe I can afford to take motorway 5 back and take... Oh no, what is it? Motorway 2. Yeah, motorway 2, you go all the way up to there. Give me all of this back. Yellow can then just chill. Oh, and then when did I get that white? I mean, I guess it only just spawned in because it only has 1 pin on it. But my goodness, I can't believe I just completely missed that. In terms of whites, where are they all hiding? I guess... maybe they'd be able to take that load. No, actually, looking at that, they can't take it. Oh, God. I mean, I guess I've got the motorways, and it makes more sense for these guys to go like that, but it's just a rigmarole everywhere. I'm going to roll the dice, though, and see if I can get away with only giving it 3, because I just need greens everywhere. There's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skyscraper pancake greens. Oh, my goodness. What is going on with yellow and purple over there? Honestly, they just need to double their car park capacity, because they cannot take all the requests of cars that they even just put out for, and so I don't know how I can fix that matter, because people just can't even pull up and park. But 2 more motorways, my goodness, I don't even know what to use them all as. I mean, I guess I should just start shoring up my roads. Really, it's just becoming quite the mess, and I don't know where to get all these greens from because they do not exist. Everyone, I believe, is going to be in use. This guy has a bit of a pit, but I've connected a couple more in there, and then everyone else is under the pump. Still more greens, hey? Surely not. Get that purple off there, get you purple off there, disconnect that road if that's really what it's going to be like, but geez, okay, there we go. I mean, look, to be honest, it seems like I just need to be using my motorways just to be able to put out fires, whether it be orange, green, or whatever, so I just joined 2 more oranges in. That should supply it enough. Surely that's now 6 connected in, and anyone else need to come to the party in that regard? And then who else is possibly dying? Green still? Are you kidding me? And now I have 2 more motorways. Honestly, I don't know if I want to take the motorways or if I want the tunnels. The tunnels could also be quite effective, but I feel as though it's just against the will of nature just to not take the motorways. So just immediately pausing it, how can I possibly speed this up? You know what? I think I just want to get white off this entire system here. White, you go that way. Greens, you go there. White all the way to the front door. I guess actually these are the greens that I need to be piping into. So yeah, you guys just get disconnected from there and go to there. Why not? It's the only one with a pip, even though it is fighting it and there is a whole bundle of cars in their way, it should just suddenly just disappear now. This is getting to the time when you just can't see anything. Let me just move the motorways. Can I pause it and just see where the motorways are? I need more pinks into this building, and where are they? Oh, but look at this, the city is certainly starting to break down. I have creamed past 3,000 points, moving up to 3,500 in a second here. Come on now, but who is dying first? That green? Not surprising, considering I stole all of your companions. I think I might just take 2 out of the 4 of them, and hopefully that's enough of a balance, but yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be surviving, because clearly things are just breaking down. Wow, and I've run out of road tiles. What? Oh my goodness, just realized that I've been able to do all of this with motorways require road tiles because you've had double road tiles. If I didn't have that and you had that, that would just be death. My goodness, what an absolute thing. That shows you how many road tiles I've had, because look how many motorways I've got. It's ridiculous. I think I've got 12? Yeah, 12 right there. 10, 11, 12. Just taking a bit of a look around to see what I can connect in where. There isn't much I can do. I don't think this is going to be any 10,000 point round or anything like that, but just every little point can count, so I just want to be able to connect this purple in, but I don't have the tunnels. Maybe now that I have a couple of greens coming across from there, I can afford to put that back in, so another purple, but yeah, not looking too good. I have so many motorways on the same thing. I'm just making sure that I've got the right one connected to the right spot. Is motorway 8, which goes up there. Yes, it is connected to the right spot. Why are you still dying so much? I mean, I've got traffic lights, but I'm definitely not going to use them right there. I mean, I guess in that case, I'll just grab motorway 10 back if it wanted to give it to me. Okay, sure, don't give it back to me, but I'll wait and see if purple even survives. But here we go. I believe this is the beginning of the end. I can just see so many cars piling up all over the place. Like I was saying, some places like that orange on the right just do not have enough car spots for the amount of trips and just jobs or whatever you want to call them that they have. And so to be honest, I have absolutely no idea who's going to be first. I mean, I guess I should just try and connect a couple more yellows in and do all the you know. They've got 4 or 5, or no, 2, 4, 6, 7 up here, but I've only got 5 I can connect in. Come on, purple and orange, I need you to pull something out of the bag right now. I don't believe it is ever going to happen because, well, look at what I'm looking at, but I can always hope. I've got a couple more pinks if I can get them around the corner, and then a green was in here. Just, you got to connect every single thing in no matter what anymore. I don't believe there is any motorway that isn't doing anything, and so yeah, I believe at over 4,000 points, it is stepped up into another gear, into 4th gear, I guess you could call it, and it's just not going to be ending too well. Or it's going to be ending very quickly, if nothing else. Who is it going to be? My money currently is on this pink right here. I just don't believe it has the cars that it needs. I guess, no, yeah, look at that. It's an absolutely full little bit right there. Definitely wouldn't have been my first choice of ones to die. I just thought that orange over on the right was going to die, or maybe even the one up the top left, but I guess one car is just picked up, and the next one is definitely not going to make it, is it? Oh, it just did. Maybe a couple people can get me a few more points. If I can get 4,500, I'll be very happy. Come on, you can do it. Just 3 more. Oh, yes, I just got it. 5,002. No, 502, not 5,002. But wow, that was only 97 days. I guess that really shows you the difference. Just having big business, it really helps you accumulate trips so much faster, because on a general one you might be looking at 120, 130 days, but not on this one, not in this manic, and not with 12 motorways. But I don't feel as though my score was too bad this time, so yeah, okay, top 4%. Wow, that is a very heavily bottom distribution graph. What am I going to be? Number 115, and then what is number 1? Something ridiculous. I wonder how many motorways they got. Jeez, number 2 got 8,000 flat, but number 1 screaming home at almost 25,000. I've not seen that in a very long time. But anyway, in saying that, I reckon I'm going to call it there. So thank you for watching this episode of Mini Motorways. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to do the YouTube algorithm things down below. Also, if this is the first video of mine that you are watching, then make sure to go check out any other ones I've done. Or hey, maybe you even just want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss another one of these in the future. But all in all, have a good one and see ya.